I want to give you some insights as far as research is concerned, how to research, the 3 most effective ways to research your book, no matter what it happens to be. When I talk to people and they talk about the topic of research, I always encounter writers who will say to me, I just can't stop researching. I love to research. I just research, and I can't stop. And my response is, well, shouldn't you just stop and so you can write the book? I'd love to, but I just can't stop. Just keep researching. This is a real waste of time as far as your book is concerned. I don't want you to do any more research than is absolutely necessary. And if you are a writer, there's an easy way to do that. Now, when I explain this to a group of writers, this is an idea that is so complex, they don't get it. So in most cases, I have to explain it a couple of times so that they understand the method that will allow them to research the minimum amount necessary for whatever book they're writing. Here it is. Are you ready? Write the book first, and then research it. Okay? If you write the book first and then research it, you'll know exactly what you're looking for as far as research is concerned. You will never ever do one moment of research that you don't need to do. Most people, or many people, saw the movie last night, The Hunt for Red October, based on the book by Tom Clancy. This is a rave reviews as far as the book was concerned, and the amount of research that was done for that particular book was unbelievable, people think. Actually, it's not necessary to do that kind of research to look like an incredible expert in your field. All you've got to do is find out what the questions are going to, write the book, and if there's a piece of information you don't know the answer to, or a question that you don't know the answer to, please put an asterisk and keep on writing. Go back later and say, I need to find the shape of a hatch for a Russian nuclear submarine. And so you say to yourself, how do I find that? Oh, no, I'll call the Pentagon. And within inside of a couple of phone calls, you will have exactly what the shape of a hatch to a Russian nuclear submarine looks like. And then they'll say, well, do you want to find out how it operates? No, I just want the shape of the hatch. Fill that information in, go on to the next question, and you'll research only what you need as far as your book is concerned. I'm beeping all over the place here. You'll research only what you need to research. You'll become incredibly talented as far as research is concerned. Your book will always look like, my gosh, the amount of research that you had to do that. Unbelievable. Arthur Haley was known for spending several days in a particular location just to get one paragraph of information. It seems like a colossal waste of time to me, but if you want to do that, you certainly can. Why not just call somebody and get the answer to that? That's the fastest way to research a book, where you'll never do any more extraneous research at all. However, if you want to do some cutting-edge researching, here's what you do. Stay away from the books and go to the experts in their field. Always go to the experts in the field and say to them, hi, my name is Steve Manning. Well, use your own name. My name is Steve Manning. In most classes, I have to explain that. Okay? My name is Steve Manning, writing a book on a particular topic. I was wondering if I, because you are an expert in your particular field, could I ask you a few questions on the area of... It doesn't make any difference what the area is. If that person is an expert, they will want to talk to you about their field of expertise. They will. And there's one reason why they will. No one that they know wants to talk to them anymore about that field. It's true. Their spouse is fed up with it. Their relatives, they don't know about it, don't care about it anymore. Their children flee when the topic comes up. I had to write an article on the topic of automotive trends in the world of automotive shock absorbers. Yeah, I was pretty much excited about it too. So I said, who better to tell me than the Vice President of Sales of Monroe Automotive Equipment of Canada. I gave him a call. Now, this is a guy who has a dog named Monroe. Okay? I said to him, would you mind if I asked you a few questions about the topic of shock absorbers? Well, you would have thought the Red Sea had parted. Up I was taken to Owen Sound. He put me up in a hotel overnight. We went out on his yacht in Georgian Bay to a place called Griffith Island. I ended up with 2 frozen quails. Still have them. Have no idea what to do with them. But then, he would not stop talking about shock absorbers. I had all the information I could possibly need and then some. You must, however, ask the expert a few questions. But before you do that, you say to them, I hope you'll forgive me if some of my questions seem rather naive, but actually I know absolutely nothing about this particular topic. Even if you are the world's expert in that field, you should say, I know absolutely nothing about this particular topic, because as soon as you say to an expert that you know nothing about their field, what do they immediately want to do? Give you every piece of information they've ever come up with and dump it upon you. If you profess to have more intelligence than you actually do, more knowledge than you actually do, they'll assume that you have even more knowledge than that, and then you just have to stop them halfway through and say, excuse me, I'm actually a complete fool. What does that acronym mean? And so forth. So profess complete naivety on a subject, and you get a wealth of information.